Hello students, welcome back. Let us continue with exercise 13.6 of chapter 13, question number 2. Now it's been given that there is a cylindrical wooden pipe that has the following dimensions. The inner diameter, I have marked it as D1, is 24 centimeters, whereas the outer diameter is D2, 28 centimeters, and the length of the pipe, that is the height, is 35 centimeters. Also it's been given that 1 centimeter cube of the wood has mass 0.6 grams. We need to find the mass of the pipe. So we can find either the surface area or the volume. But how about converting it into mass? We are going to use this towards the end to convert the volume into mass. So now, if you take a look at the cylinder from the outside, okay, it will look as it is. But this pipe is hollow with some thickness. So this is the thickness, right, from the center. Let's say this is the center. So this length is going to be, this entire length from here to here is going to be D1. Sorry, this is the outer length, outer diameter, right, this entire length. So it's going to be D2. And this length from here to here is going to be D1. Here we have the center exactly opposite the center at the top. So this measurement is D1 and this measurement is D2. This is the inner diameter, whereas this is the outer diameter. We need to find the volume. So how do we find the volume? If you take a look at the base will also be something like this, right? So we're going to simply substitute the values of the diameter to find the radius find the volume of the cylinder. So what is the volume of the cylinder going to be? Since this was a cylinder, once again, since this was a cylinder, the volume is only going to be this shaded region throughout, right? I'm just giving you a lateral view. In fact, it's going to be this entire region from the base to the top, right? So how do we find that? The volume is going to be volume of outer pipe minus volume of inner pipe. So how do we write this? I'll say volume of pipe is going to be equal to volume of outer pipe minus volume of inner pipe. Why am I saying outer pipe and inner pipe? Because it's hollow and there is a thickness, we have two pipes. One is the internal pipe and one is the external pipe, which is why outer pipe minus inner pipe. So this is going to be pi r1 square h minus pi, this is pi r2 square h minus pi r1 square h. So why r2 and r1? R2 is the radius for diameter 2 and r1 is the radius for diameter 1, where diameter 1, d1 is the inner diameter and d2 is the outer diameter, right? So pi comes out common and h comes out common. So I'm keeping pi and h outside, and what do I get? R2 square minus r1 square. But what is r2 and r1? R2 is nothing but diameter upon 2. So diameter 2 upon 2 the whole square minus diameter 1 upon 2 the whole square. What did I do is, instead of the radius, I just wrote diameter upon 2. We know that the radius is equal to diameter upon 2. So let's substitute the values now. Pi is 22 upon 7. Height is given to be 35 centimeters. And you have diameter 2, which is 28 upon 2 the whole square minus 24 upon 2 the whole square. So if you notice over here, the rules of BODMAS, they're playing a very important role. If you want, you can keep this as a box bracket to differentiate the different brackets that we have. So you have one entire whole bracket outside which is in the form of a box, and you have two individual terms. So it's always brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. That is nothing but BODMAS. So you're always going to solve the inner bracket, and whatever is outside we can solve it simultaneously. So 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 35. 22 into 5 is going to give me 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10 plus 1, 11. So 110, and what do I get? 28 into 28 upon 2 into 2 minus 24 into 24 upon 2 into 2. So we have common base over here, that is 2 into 2 and 2 into 2. Taking the LCM, we will get a common denominator which will be 2 into 2. So I am left with 110, 28 into 28 minus 24 into 24 upon 2 into 2. So let's calculate 28 into 28. What do you get? 28 into 28 can be written as 20 plus 8. So 0, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 5. 560 plus 8 8s are 64, 8 2s are 16, 8 2s are 16 plus 6 is 22. So 560 plus 224. 487. 784. So this is going to be 784. Let's write this down. I get volume is equal to 110 upon 4. I'm just taking this 4 out, this 2 into 2, 4 outside, and I get 784 minus 24 into 24. So let's check 24 into 24. It can be written as 24 into 20 plus 4. So 0, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4 plus 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8, 9. So 480 plus 96 gives me 576. So finally 784 minus 576, I get 8, 0 and 2. So 208. This is 110 into 208 upon 4. So 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8. Now 110 into 52. 110 into 52 can be written as 110 into 50 plus 2. Let me erase this section. So just putting 2 zeros, one for the 50 and one for this 110. 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5 plus 220. So this would be 027. 5720 centimeter cubes. This is the volume of the pipe in centimeter cubes. We need to find the mass of the cylinder. So let's use unitary method. I'll say mass and volume. So volume is in centimeter cubes and mass is in grams. So I'm just putting a G for grams. Now 1 centimeter cube is 0.6 grams. Therefore 5720 centimeter cubes is how many grams? I'm saying let it be x. When you cross multiply, you get x into 1, which is x, is equal to 5720 into 0.6. So now this 5720 into 0.6 can be written as 572 into 6. Why? Because I am adjusting this 0 with this decimal value. There is one decimal point here and there is an extra 0 over here. So this can be further written as 572 into 6. So what is this going to be? 6 2s are 12, 6 7s are 42 plus 1 43, 6 5s are 30 plus 4 34. So x. So 3432 grams. This is the mass of the pipe. So since we do not have much space, I am just writing the answer over here. This is equal to 3432 grams. So please take a look at the solution. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.